We have the latest on the vice president's visit to our state.
Right now, Kamala Harris is meeting with military leaders at MacDill Air Force Base after discussing abortion rights in Orlando.
So we know what we need to do. We need to continue to fight for a woman's right to make the most intimate, personal decisions for herself.
A passionate declaration there from the vice president on the issue now at the center of a legal battle here in Florida. This is the second time the Biden administration has met with our state's Democratic leaders on this issue.
And new at 6, how the vice president's visit could signal the role the fight over reproductive rights will have in the upcoming elections. Our Mary O'Connell is live from MacDill Air Force Base with more on the vice president's visit today. Mary?
Well, the vice president made a stop before that roundtable to speak to 12,000 members of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and made a call to action.
We need 2 additional United States senators to protect a woman's right to make decisions about her own body. And we need to elect people who will defend these rights up and down the ballot, from district attorneys to state attorneys general to local sheriffs to governors.
Republicans were quick to condemn the VP visit. The RNC called Harris an abortion extremist. The vice president didn't make any concrete promises after her hour-long roundtable with Florida Democrats, but she did say she's aligned with their concerns. Now, Florida recently enacted a 15-week abortion ban with few exceptions, and even though a circuit judge recently found that that law violates privacy protections in Florida's Constitution, it remains in effect while the state appeals.
And Mary, MacDill is the vice president's final stop in the Sunshine State. Do we have any idea what she's speaking to the military leaders there about right now?
We have some idea. Well, the vice president is getting a briefing from commanders and officials from U.S. Central Command and U.S. Special Operations Command. When she got to the Air Force Base, she met with service members and also gave thanks to their families for their sacrifices. I'm told they'll also discuss Iran, as well as concerns of violent extremist organizations operating in the Middle East and Central Asia. She spoke about the president's current trip in the Middle East in her opening remarks here in Tampa.
His visit is also about emphasizing the work that is happening through CENTCOM that strengthens the relationships that we have in that region of the world. I'm here to also talk about the work that is happening in the front lines on our continued fight against terrorism around the world, and the work that SOCOM does to ensure that America's interests are well served.
Next, the vice president will tour the CENTCOM Joint Operations Center, and of course, we'll bring you the latest of the vice president's visit here to MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, both on air and online at abcactionnews.com. Live at MacDill Air Force Base, Mary O'Connell, ABC Action News.